Hey guys, so I'm here with baby Serena, and she still has on her little dress. I don't know if you guys seen it on here, but on Facebook I know for sure I posted a picture of her. But she has on the little sweater now that goes with it, and yeah, so it has the cute little buttons and the little tummy out and little bloomers underneath and this. And I always, of course, I have this weird quirky thing about me where I love to see the baby's diapers, a part of the diapers somewhere. That's weird. I know some people it's total opposite. They hate to see the diaper sticking out, but then I actually like to see it sticking out. I did want to come on and just say thank you guys for giving me your opinions on deciding on um, if I want to, look for a silicone baby with either a jointed neck or a just one full piece. And mostly everybody pretty much said that what I was kind of thinking in my head is that the full piece and one piece does, um, in certain angles and to a certain extent looks definitely more realistic. Jointed necks can look just as realistic if done right, but I do think the full one piece has the edge on the jointed. But then, like everybody else said, my problem is I have a huge pet peeve of not being able to turn the head when it's laying on its tummy and it have to lay in its, face down like it's suffocating. So I think, that the jointed neck may be still the most, you know, favorable choice. I'm so picky about everything now that it takes me so long before I find a silicone baby that I fall in love with. Um, a lot of times I'm looking and searching for a perfect baby before you guys, of course, see one pop up because I'm so picky. And um, there's just so many things that I have to, look for because I'm so picky. Like hands and feet is a big thing for me. Now, it's kind of hard once you've gotten, you know, specific dolls and you know how they feel and how they look. Even from when I started getting Amy dolls and Ross Bailey dolls, um, I learned that the silicone feels really good when it's soft and when it's not that rubbery feel. Um, and then I'm also, I don't know, even this is even with reborns, um, the coloring. If I get a darker baby or just a ethnic baby, the color is everything. I'm sitting here holding Piper. If you guys don't know, oh, and he just dropped his pacifier. I'll show him to you guys. See, here I am. But I'm gonna change his. I wanted to change his onesie, but this little girl is here. I need to. I don't know. Maybe I can. I need to move her over, but she's. Let's see if I can get her over a little bit. But yeah, I have pet peeves. I'm like picky about the hands. I'm picky about the feet. Um, I don't like particular tipping styles of the nails and stuff like that. So I'm just like real funny. Um, but one thing I hate the most about ethnic babies that I see that drives me insane is when um, they look grayish. Because to me, that doesn't look like a live, healthy baby. Or the shading looks dirty. And those that have received one before or seen them before know what I'm talking about. Um, I don't know who came up with the perception that black babies have a lot of dark shading in them, but they don't. They have the um, the variations in the colors of the skin, but it's definitely not dark to the point of where it looks dirty or it's black. They just don't. I understand, like, with art, there's no right or wrong way. It's how the artist, you know, view what they see when they paint. And sometimes, they shade darker to cast that darkness of the shadow. And I'm not saying that they don't have like the dark areas sometime in certain places, but what I'm saying is that sometimes artists overdo it, and it makes, to me, the doll, when in person, it looks dirty. Um, um, I've bought so many dolls and lost so much money when I first started out collecting, but I'm so grateful for those experiences because now I feel like I have a trained eye to just look at people pictures even when they have the best camera and the pictures look better than the actual doll. Which is one of the reasons why I look at collectors over artists stuff a lot of times, because collectors most of the time, unless they're trying to make their dolls look better than what they are, gonna show, they're not gonna try to, cover up anything because they have no reason to. And you're gonna get to see what it actually looks like. Um, but yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve. Um, and then what else is some of the other pet peeves I have? Oh, and with my Caucasian babies, I don't like them overly red. And I know some people do. Some people, I have friends that really prefer that they are super red. Look at him. He is so cute. I love Gina what is it? Diedrich work on One Sleeping Angel. When I say I really, really love her work, I really, really love her work. Like, I literally, like I said, when I change him, I don't touch him a lot of times because I just love looking at him. I mean, the way that she did his limbs is so amazing to me. It is just, I don't know. She's definitely my favorite artist for Caucasian babies. I just, I can't get enough of her work. Um, I'm really hoping to collect more from her in the future. But yeah, with my Caucasian babies, I hate the overly red. Like, I don't want them to be super, super red. And I realize that that may be realistic. So that's another thing. A lot of times I think collectors, we we have a vision, artists have a vision, and then we get upset when our visions don't match. And that's not fair. So I won't come on here and say that, oh, that this artist don't know what they're doing, or this artist is doing it wrong, or that's not realistic, or that's, you know, but in I just say it's my preference and my taste. Um, just like, you know, oh my gosh, guys, I just have so many things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I've just been seeing so many things that I've just been shaking my head at that's been going on. Um, there's like a divider in collectors and artists right now. Um, like like sometimes you see like a lack of respect on one end or the other. Like, artists don't respect collectors, collectors don't respect artists sometimes. And I think when we speak publicly about it, which is something I had to learn, that you have to really be careful on how you do that. Um, I think sometimes people do things and they don't realize how much damage they can do to, you know, an artist, an artist's image or business by saying something that's just silly, that's unnecessary. Um, and I think some people do it unintentionally and some people do it intentionally. But one thing I know for sure is that um, never mind. Never mind. But anyway, I don't know how I'll get all into that. I'm just I've been making less videos and watching more. I haven't commented on a lot of them, but um, I've definitely been watching, and it's just been amazing me some of the things. And I'm not trying to come on here and like chastise anybody or act like I'm, you know, laying down the law or anything like that. I'm just talking because, you know, it's crazy. Um, I'll tell you guys some things that's been going on. Oh, I thought about um, I'm really considering, still considering getting this little another kit and having someone paint it of the Jonah skull. I'm still teetering on the thought of that. I just need to figure out if I would like it done in a different way. I mean, as a boy. That's what I'm trying to think. And it would have to be Caucasian because I don't know anyone that can paint ethnic or biracial silicone babies. The one person that I believe that could probably achieve the biracial babies, I can't afford their prices, and that's Jeannie Teenies. Jeannie Teenies is a fabulous silicone painter. She is probably one of the best next to Claire. But again, I can't afford her prices. So, I think she deserves her prices. I just can't afford them. And that's another thing. You know, a lot of people want to talk about what people charge, or even with second market, they're like, oh, she's asking this, she's asking too much, she's this, she's that, oh, she's jacked the price up, she's that. You know, if you can't afford it or you don't want to pay it, just move on. There's no need for you to tell somebody that, oh, they're too high or they're this, because it really don't matter, because that's what their price is, and if they're not going to change it, they're not going to change it. So I don't, you know, if the artists want to negotiate price, that's cool. If they don't, that's cool too. But what I'm not gonna do is tell them that their work isn't worth it. Now I may think it in my head about certain, you know, artists, but I'm not gonna say it. Because I mean, with art, there is no set price. It's what it's worth to you. There are certain dolls that people may say, oh, I would never pay that for it, that I may pay double what they think it's worth because it may look like one of my kids, or it may look like my sister or my cousin or me, or, you know, something like that, or, you know, who knows, a boyfriend. You just, it's all about what you think. So anyway, that's just my ramble for the day, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.